Thank you so much for the warm welcome, everybody. My name is Biz. Welcome to The Tomato Show, a show that's ripe, juicy, and just a little salty. Come on in and pop a squat. Grab a slice of bread. You're going to want to wipe the plate clean after this saucy dish. Don't forget to tip your server. Let's jump right in. Like a cold freaking jump right in. Let's jump right in. I don't know where I was going with that. Here we go. That's a good start. Okay. Let's first let's go through some gratitude here. I am so happy and grateful for the modern kitchen. It makes life so much easier. I'd also like to be so happy and grateful for all my fingers and toes, especially the big toes. It helps balance, and the pinky toes are pretty important too. And my thumbs, gotta love those opposable thumbs. Pretty cool. I am also happy and grateful for country cruises and the cousin that taught me how to crochet at a family reunion one year when I was 10. I'm also happy and grateful, as always, for subscribers, likes, comments, shares, Etsy sales, and Cadillac donations. Thank you. In current affairs, guys, oh my god. So, I was working on this. Oops, sorry. I was going to make a king-size blanket. I'm not going to stretch it all out for you. But I got it like 3/4 of the way done, and I don't like it because the edges started curling. And I think I know everything, so I didn't finish the tutorial. So I'm sure I wasn't doing my edges correctly, and they were curling. And I'm like, maybe I could just block it. So I kept going. And then I'm like, all right, well, maybe I can switch it from this to this. So I tried that for a while, and it's still doing the same shit. And then I decided to just add that extra one, and that worked. So I did that for a little while, and I'm like, I can't be imperfect like that. So I decided to go full on crazy and take apart an almost king size blanket to start a whole new one that's going to be so much bigger because I didn't know when to stop, like addicts usually do. But at least I have nice edges now. See, nice edges, not curling. Isn't that great? And it's long, so long. Okay, hold on. Where's it going? No, where's it? And it keeps going and going and going and going. Guys, I don't know what I got myself into, but I got a long way to go. Oh. So that's urine. Yeah, I can't even fucking talk today. That is current yarn affairs that drive me crazy. In other current affairs. Okay, so far they have proven that you can't blame Ozzy, you can't blame Manson, and you can't blame GTA. So this whole meta trial causing kids to be addicted to social media is bullshit. You are responsible for your own reaction, first of all. Second of all, if you're under the age of 18, you don't have to have a phone. Your parents let you have a phone. And if you had one in secret, it's your own damn fault. If you listen to all the crap online, it's your own damn fault. Listen, take shit with a grain of salt. A really big, fat, fucking Plymouth Rock size grain of damn salt. All right? No. No. Meta should totally win this fucking fight. As much as I despise Alien Zuckerberg. But whatever. It's bullshit. You're responsible for your own reaction. Take it from an alcoholic that's been sober for now almost 16 years. Thank you very much. Nobody put the bottle in my mouth and made me drink. I did it on my own. What I did because of that was the liquor taking over. Still, nobody's fault but my own. Same thing with every single addiction. Okay? And if you don't think it's addiction, you might want to think twice. Okay, so nobody forced the phone in your hand, sweetheart. You're on your own. Oh, yeah. Quick meditation. Why didn't I start with that? That's terrible. Okay. Quick little meditation. Get yourself comfortable. Roll your neck, roll your shoulders, get nice and relaxed. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And a deep breath in. And a honky out. Okay. Quick meditation for the day. I hope that didn't blow up your fucking ears. Sorry. Not sorry. All right. Everybody needs a still can't talk. Everybody needs some stimulus for the brain. Fuck that. Let's get to the daily slice. Slice, slice, slice. Make sure your knives are sharp. Let's go. All right. The first daily slice here are of the days. Song of the day. I'm going to give it to Rhapsody in Blue by George Gershwin. George? Charles? I don't fucking remember. Anyway, and it gives me goosebumps. It gives me nostalgia. And it's an all right, awesome turn of the century before the last turn of the century. Okay, anyway, so I've heard it in Looney Tunes, and I especially remember listening to the Weather Channel in the morning when we are on pins and needles waiting for the guy to tell us how many inches that we're going to get in snow, because that depends on if school is closed or not. So that was always an exciting time. Okay, yes, Rhapsody in Blue by Gershwin. All right. The movie of the day has been switched to a series that John actually introduced me to because I'm not exactly that old. Soap is our series of the day. It is fucking hilarious. And if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Until it gets to like El Puerco, that just kind of ruined it. But anyway, so Soap is hilarious. Our herb of the day is probably in your cabinet right now and is really good smothered on chicken, is rosemary. Da, da, da. Rosemary has, let's see, it is anti-aging, antidepressant, is anti-inflammatory, neuroprotective, and a circulatory stimulant. And by neuroprotective, it means it enhances memory and cognitive abilities. And one page that I read said that there were studies in Alzheimer's patients that sipped a rosemary tea every day, and it helped with their Alzheimer's. So that's pretty cool. It also contains vitamin C, A, and B6, and carnosic acid, which gives it a peppery flavor and is a powerful antioxidant, which we all know may slow the growth of cancer cells. So, rosemary is herb of the day. Have some rosemary tea. I have some in my olive oil mix. I have olive oil, lemon juice, and honey, and I have rosemary, ginger, cayenne pepper, and turmeric, and I mix it all together, and I add a little bit of hot water, and I down it, and then I down that with hot water again in the morning. It makes me feel fantastic. It also helps with the acid production in your stomach. If you have stomach issues, if you have heartburn or something like this, you might want to give it a try. Your body produces a new stomach lining every 3 to 4 days. That's pretty incredible. So you might be able to train your stomach to do something other than be a pain in your ass. Literally. All right. Let's get to some show and tell, which I really didn't have anything lined up, but I do have this. I was looking through my treasure box the other day, and I'm really sad that I can't find the other one yet. This is, and I'll show it to you in a second. This is a little footprint earring. It used to be a pair. I'll find the other one again. This looks like to be the left, the left footprint. My Aunt Liz got me this pair of sterling silver footprint earrings for my high school graduation. So I just want to let you know that I still have it and I still treasure it. And I will find the other one. It's somewhere out here. Hold on. There's my little sterling silver earring. Aunt Liz. Okay. Now for a show and sell. I have, oops, there I go, knocking it around again. And I'm sorry some people don't like magenta, but it's magenta. It's just the yarn I had to do something with it. Magenta yarn and a big cowl neck poncho. I'm not going to put it on. I don't want to F up my hair. And there you go. It's just a short little thing. Not too much coverage. It's nice neck coverage. It'll go good with a black long sleeve shirt if you have one. And about that's it. So, for sale on my Etsy page, ThanksFromBiz at Etsy.com right now. All right. And I have a wee necklace here. I call it the Eye of Poseidon. This charm was given to me by a friend, and I believe she said she made it. I had it for a while before I made a necklace with it, so I just couldn't find the right things to go with it. So it just spoke to me with these fake sea glass chips and some of these other glass beads. It made a beautiful little combo. And on the back, I have sterling silver clasp. Let me hang it up for you. Eye of Poseidon. All right. How's everyone doing so far? You good? I'm good. Got my sweet tea. Got my vape. Got Burt Reynolds over here laughing at me. All right. Moving right along. Time for ketchup farts. Those annoying little juicy farts at the top of the bottle. So gross. Here we go. Stupid and strange ketchup farts. We're gonna start with a stupid town name, and yeah, it fits. Two Eggs, Florida, because at least we have a pair. Thank you very much. All right, we have a couple stupid human names here. First one, Cricket Pearl. Kind of cute, but it also kind of sounds like a vibrator. Okay. Next stupid human name. Now, I hear people getting it wrong all the time. I mean, you're getting it all wrong. Because if memory serves me correctly, words like, oh, if I could do this sideways here, laugh, right? GH. cough, thought, tough, GH. What sound does that make? What sound does that make, right? That makes an F sound. Laugh, cough, right? So, ipso facto, what makes sense is that this is actually an F, and her name is not Ghislaine or Ghislaine, it is Fizzlane. So I think we all owe Fizzlane an apology, even though she's on the stupid name list. Okay, so Fizzlane Maxwell, I'm so sorry that we've been pronouncing your name wrong this entire time. Apparently your dad doesn't know how to say it either. All right. Stupid hobby. Creating miniature food. Why? Why? Are you making stupid little videos of mice coming up to little plates of fucking eggs and bacon? Little tiny itty bitty. Yeah, I've seen those videos. That is very interesting. I saw the first video where it was just a joke between a wife and a husband. That was funny. The rest of it's just weird. Tiny food for who? Okay? My husband is 6'6", very large dude. He ain't gonna have no tiny food. Okay? I don't make tiny food. I make big food. I make big people food. I'm an adult. Tiny food. What the fuck? Okay. Stupid law in Vermont, which actually isn't stupid. Okay, this isn't a stupid law. It's a strange law. Not really strange. It should be very widely used, and I've heard it in other states. In Vermont, it is illegal to ban clotheslines because they are energy devices based on renewable energy. Get with it, Naples. Okay. Annoying things. Can y'all think of this shit just makes you sigh and roll your eyes and possibly never back to normal again? You know, something that you yourself have done like 1,000 times or 100,000 times. Something that they teach in first grade. Something that they taught us in first grade anyway. Cashiers that can't count change. And they are so fun to fuck with. I tell you what, I love giving like exact change plus $1. It just fucks with them hardcore. I love it. Stupid people. But companies, why in the hell do y'all hire people that can't count change? I don't understand. Like, don't count on the fucking register. That's how you get ripped off. But then again, who fucking cares? You just fucking spread that on to the consumer, and we're the ones that pay for it, right? Yeah. Anyway, onto the sauce. You got your slice of bread ready. Grab a coffee or your sweet tea, what have you. It's time to get into it. Hold on to your butts. It's time to get down and dirty and personal. You want somebody's tea? I got you right here. All right. What is this? Episode 7? Okay. First question today from the 3,000 Questions About Me book. Do you buy anything organic? If so, if what? Oh, if so, what? I don't really go for it on purpose. I like organic strawberries. You can definitely taste like the berries and stuff, the fruits and vegetables. I mean, if I could afford it, I would be at freaking seed to table like 4 times a week. But I'm one of the poor people that has to shop at Publix. So no, I don't go for anything organic specifically on purpose. I just want to eat. I don't care how poison it is. I have 3 kidneys to take care of that. All right. Describe yourself in terms of food. What? What? Describe yourself in terms of food. I don't know. I'm gonna say Boy Scout food. Burn on the outside and still fucking cold on the inside. That sounds about right. What the fuck? Invent one way in which you could reinvent yourself? Invent one way in which you could reinvent yourself. That's not a question, that's a prompt. And I'm not an inventor. And that's a really dumb question. Reinvent myself? I'm not a manufactured product. Because I would be suing the fucking maker, let me tell you. Alright, moving right along. What was the name of the first album you ever bought, and who was the artist? That I bought myself? Oh man. Well, it wasn't an album, it was a cassette. I don't know if I bought it myself, but I was 10 when I got my first cassette player. And I had a 50s mix, um, Mariah Carey's Music Box, and Beach Boys. I think mom and dad got those 3 tapes for me, though. I don't know what I bought on my own. I don't remember. First CD I ever bought for myself? Marilyn Manson, Smells Like Children. That was the first one I bought for myself. What was your Chinese zodiac animal symbol, and is the description accurate? Um, my Chinese zodiac animal symbol is a dog, which is good here for the fire dragon year because we're partners. Um, the description is pretty accurate. Well, one little description anyway describes a Chinese dog as a good mimicker. I can mimic accents pretty good. I mean, the I catch things on by sound, not by reading music. I play stuff by ear. Um, but yeah, that's pretty accurate. I've always been, when I was a kid, I sang a lot, and I was fascinated with people with weird voices. Like Cher had a weird voice because she sang from like right here, and I could describe like, oh, that person sings from here, oh, that person sings from here, or here, or on the sides, or why does it sound fucking weird? Yeah, I get it. Oh, uh, um, okay, Mariah Carey and Luther Vandross did My Endless Love, and in that song, she had a cold. Mariah Carey had a cold, and I can hear it when she says at my endless that my I can hear her nasally congestion when she sings that elongated M. So I'm pretty good at hearing stuff. So yeah, Chinese dog has good mimicking skills. I tried. I didn't know I had a deviated septum till I was 33, but I tried and failed. Okay. Do you have any prejudices you've admitted to yourself? Yes. Who is the very first friend you ever remember making, and how old were you? Well, that would be Aaron and Jesse. I was 3 years old, and Mom let me go across the road as long as she could see us from the yard. And I knocked on the door and asked Joyce if Aaron and Jesse could come out and play. So that was like the first friends I made in Edgewood, baby. I was 3 years old. Aaron and Jesse. Okay. What makes you lose sleep? That's a loaded question. A lot of stuff. What doesn't make people lose sleep? Like, really? Like, overthinking? What makes me lose sleep? I sleep like a fucking log. So nowadays, nothing. When I was a kid, growing pains made me lose sleep. And overthinking stuff made me lose sleep. I tell you what, I don't know what happened when I was like 33 years old, but something fucking just snapped right into myself and I sleep like a baby. I sleep like a log. I shut my brain off, I close my eyes, and I'm gone. Peace out. I'm going to wherever fucking la la land that my brain takes me to when I'm asleep. Bye. So I don't know. It's easy for me now. Every now and then it's hard for me to fall asleep just because I'm still thinking. Brain wasn't ready to shut off yet. I don't know. Okay. What are three phrases or sayings you use almost every day? Well, what the fuck is usually number one. Um, three phrases or sayings you use almost every day. I love you. So I tell John every day. One more. What are three phrases or sayings? What the fuck? I love you. And I'm gonna give it a toddler. No. Okay. Do you prefer floss or toothpick when food gets stuck in your teeth? Definitely floss, but I'm living on both sides of that fence, so I like the floss picks. Definitely. I usually always carry one with me, and if I don't have one, since I got big gaps in my teeth because I don't take care of my teeth very well, uh, food gets stuck in there really easily, and then it like creates pressure in my head, and it just bothers the shit out of my whole gums on my side until I can pick it out. Like if I'm eating with somebody, I'm really sorry I pick stuff at the table, but I can't stand it. All right. Have you ever swerved off the road to avoid hitting something or someone? No. Off the road? No. No, I swerved off the road because my dumbass overcorrected. And I didn't swerve off the road one time because the guardrail caught me after I fell asleep at the wheel. Okay, so I figured it out, guys. I can only drive for 13 hours until my eyelids do not open back up. Be careful out there. Okay, come up with an analogy to compare your driving skills to something. My driving skills are fantastic. Come up with an analogy to compare my driving skills to something. I don't know, like beating a redheaded stepchild. I'm just used to it. Whatever. All right. What food is romantic to you? What food is romantic to me? Are you kidding me? Don't make me say it. Okay. This is just a joke, y'all. I'm just letting you know right now. This is for entertainment purposes only. Pizza. Romantic food? Well, if you ask John, it would be any food. Oh, stone crab claws are now romantic for me. It smells fishy. That's a really dumb question to ask me. Are you kidding? Oh, romantic food, romantic, romantic food. What? Anything made out of dough? I guess. No, no, just no. A donut, apple pie. Oh, whatever. Okay. Hold on. Oh God. Hmm? Y'all know of any romantic food? Hit me up in the comments. Oh. Okay. Do you forgive and forget, or just forgive but not forget? Or neither? Well, I smoke enough weed, so hopefully that I'll forget, but I probably won't. Because you know the angry shit just sticks with you. Forgiving? Eh, not if it causes me heartburn. I love you, but I love me more. How about that? Okay. Have you ever had an out of body experience? If so, describe it in one word. Ooh. I'm going to say yes and no. Not like I went astral projecting on purpose or anything, but no, that wouldn't be it though. Oh, yeah, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna go with. I don't want mean to copy Jim Brewer, but if you're listening, Jim Brewer, you are freaking awesome. And I also live in Naples and would love to talk to you because I have some freaking funny. How God works. It is funny how God works. Okay, so I'm gonna say not really an out of body experience, but it was definitely a you don't want to be here moment that was decided for me. Um, so, oh God, how old was I? Like 22, 21? I don't know. I think it was even younger. I think it was 20. Whatever. Pretty sure I had a few tequilas, a few shots of tequila that night, and I was driving an hour home, and that's when I fell asleep at the wheel. It was like 2:30 in the morning. Long, straight, boring road with some nice put you to sleep hills, 78 if you're from that area, if you're wondering. So I fell asleep at the wheel, passed out at the wheel, whatever you want to call it. I wasn't that damn drunk. I had a little bit of buzz, but I was just tired. Had the window open. I had my radio up, trying to keep myself awake. I was like 20 minutes from home, and I fell asleep. I could feel myself. I woke up because I felt myself pulling to the left, and I overcorrected, and I went this way and that way and this way, and then I finally pulled hard to the left, and I saw the ditch, and no shit, this far, my windshield or my car, this far, I saw this much of the bottom of the ditch, and then out. I wasn't knocked out by the hit. I was knocked out before the hit. Like something, it's like, I was just thinking about this. It's like my guardian angel is somebody like Joe Pesci, and he's got a baseball bat, and he whacks me upside the fucking head. Hey, you don't want to see this guy. Hey, let me knock her the fuck out this time. You don't want to see this. Pop! Just like seriously, I have I have a fucking a guardian angel that's like Joe fucking Pesci with a baseball bat, and just whap. And it's not just like, so yeah, like it knocked me out. I ended up flipping head over feet and then sideways too. I did a roll. I ended up on all four wheels, facing the opposite direction on the opposite side of the road, about 50 feet into a cornfield or bean field. It was springtime, so the beans weren't very tall. And I woke up. I couldn't tell you how long I sat there, probably just for a couple minutes. I was out. I woke up. And it was weird because I felt like putting my seatbelt on that day. So the seatbelt probably saved me. I didn't have any marks, though. I didn't have any marks from the seatbelt. So I don't know how. I woke up, my head was laying on the rest, and the windshield smashed in this far from my head. It was right here. I didn't have any glass in my face. I didn't hit my head right there. I didn't have any red marks. I wasn't like no rope burn from the seat belt. I was fucking fine. I was shaking as shit. I hit something. Now I can't even remember because it was like that insignificant. Like I hurt a little bit. I don't know why. Probably just, my neck, but I was fine. No broken nothing, no face smashed in, no glass shards flew at my face. This thing was this far from my head when I woke up. I was out millisecond right before I hit the ditch. So, out of body experience, I guess Joe Pesci's going to tell me when I get there. So, I don't know. I've also had some funky dreams. But we'll save that for another one because I'm pretty sure some interesting stuff is in there. Okay. What am I doing here? Sure. Okay. Time for some final thoughts. How did you like the show so far? Is it good? Am I doing better? I hope so. Be working a while on this damn blanket. I can't wait to show y'all when it's done. Oh my god. I'm gonna count the stitches too. Holy shit. Alright. Time for my final thoughts. Where's my shit? My laugh so hard I'm nose is running. Sexy food. Okay. Alright guys, my final thoughts. It's tax season. I remember when Obama put out this unconstitutional as fuck fine because of insurance. if you didn't have insurance, you had to pay the $700 fine on your tax bill. You remember that? So, like, it's all good that we have no tax on tips and no tax on overtime, only up to so many hours. But let's get that $700 a year back for that unconstitutional, that's pretty much what it was, fine. And let's get that back with interest rate of 34.99%, because by then, I'm sure the government has turned over that money so many times on 10% APR. So let's have that scratch back. All right. And just to let you know, let's see, to put something into perspective for you, the cost of Congress to keep reprinting and renegotiating the Obamacare BS was $3 million a day. $3 million a day just to sit around a bunch of douchebags sword fighting with their peckers saying, how much money can we fuck out of the human people of our country? It cost $3 million a day just to sit and talk. Just to renegotiate this shit. Now, I saw and I remember the bill, that fucking Obamacare bill was printed in sheets of paper. It was a stack of fucking paper taller than me. Okay? Now, they had to print one for everybody. And there are 400 and how many fucking congresspersons and senators? That's like $600 of fucking paper and ink to print one. Are you fucking serious? So, you know my final thoughts are fucking crazy. So my final thoughts, let's get that $700 a year for the unconstitutional fine that was put upon the American people for, I mean, you can't force people to have something other than a house and then permits and blah, 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 blah. You can't make somebody buy something. They want to be homeless, go ahead. Know what I mean? Okay. Give us their fucking money back. Well, that's good enough for me. Well, humans, the kitchen's closed, and we're all out of to-go cups. Good night, and until next time, don't forget to shut the lights off.